All right, good evening. Today we're going to review regular verb and irregular verb, but mostly we're going to focus on regular verbs ending. As you know, we're going to do the verb ending in er, verb ending in ir, and verbs ending in re. Okay, I'm not going to assume that you still remember it because it's been a long time, although it's easy. So I'm just going to go and review this with you so that you can be able to do the little exercises that we have to do here before we actually transition in real French 3. So let's go ahead and start. I just want to make sure you understand that in French, um, ER verbs are used 85% of time. Okay, IR verbs only like 10%, and then RE verbs is 5% of the verbs used in French. So this is a little bit of statistics, so you have to make sure you're aware of this. Ok, bon. Euh, on va commencer avec le verbe qui se termine avec er verb. So in order to conjugate the present tense of the verbs ending in the first thing you have to do is to drop the er. Okay, then you have to add the appropriate endings. So what are those endings? These are the endings that you need to know. Okay, so the first person je is e, tu is es, il is e, nous is ons, vous is easy, and il or el plural is ent. You already know that in class. So we're gonna go ahead and do some practice. You just to make sure you understand. Example, you know. So for example, here we have the verb jouer, which means to play. So you notice that je joue. You notice is e, right? Tu joues is es, il joue is e, or elle joue or on joue is the all e, and then nous jouons is ons. Vous jouez easy, and then il joue ent, and then for the females is ent also, and then but you use l here. All right, so this is a verb ending in er. Okay, this verb is conjugated for we use er verbs. I mean, the verbs ending in er makes like 85% of verbs in French. All right. So now, if we go to the next one, we're gonna have ir verbs. So to conjugate the verbs in ir in present tense, the first thing you have to do is drop the ir and then add the appropriate endings, which are right here. The appropriate ending you have is for the first je, tu is is, il is it, nous is issons, vous is iss easy, and il plural is gonna be issent. As an example, you're gonna have the verb finir, the verb to finish, alright? So for example, je finis is, tu finis is, il finit it, nous finissons SONS, vous finissez ISS easy, and then ils finissent ISSENT. Alright, so the next verb we're going to talk about are the RE verbs. Alright, the RE verbs. So in order to conjugate the verb in RE ending with RE in present tense, all you have to do is to drop the RE again. And of course, add the appropriate endings. The appropriate endings are as followed. First person is S, second person S, third person nothing, of course. For the nous is ONS, for vous is easy, and then for il plural is ENT, and you know what verb you're gonna use for the example is going to verb vendre, which means to sell, okay? And sometimes you use the verb attendre, which means to wait. But today here we're going to use the verb vendre. And then you have here for je is je vends, and the ending is s, tu vends. The ending is s. Il vend is nothing, as you can see here. And then for, of course, for feminine is elle vend, nothing. And then one sells is nothing, and then nous on S, vous is easy, il is ent as well as l plural is ent. So now you have all the verbs that you know. You need to know the regular verb, the easy verb in French for regular verb re, ir, and er, as you have seen here. So this said, have a good day. As a summary, this is gonna be a summary here. E E S E O N S E Z E N T, and then I R is I S I S I T I S S O N S I S S E Z I S S E N T. For R E verbs, S S nothing, O N S E Z E N T. Make sure you pause at any time so that you can copy this if needed. Okay, just say have a beautiful day, as I say before. Finish. Done. All right.